Good morning, student. Today we are going to study about the sixth chapter, that is staffing. So what is staffing? It is the process concerned with obtaining, utilizing and maintaining a satisfactory and satisfied workforce. That means whenever we are employing some person, first of all we should see that they are fit for that job. Whatever qualification is required for that post, first of all that has to be checked, and accordingly we have to employ the employees. There are some process of selecting a person, that is for staffing process. Number one is estimating the manpower requirement. That is on the basis of workload analysis and workforce analysis, we have to see how many persons are required, कितने लोग हमें चाहिए for which post and for which category. Suppose we want some trained person, we want some untrained person, so accordingly we have to see the vacancies or the job post. So according to that only we have to estimate the manpower. Second one is your recruitment. That is a second process. Recruitment. It is a process of searching for prospective employees and stimulating them for applying for the job in the organization. That means that is the process through which we are attracting the people so that they can apply for the job. They will only apply when they will be interested in that job. So there are two sources of recruitment, that is internal sources and external sources. So these are the two sources. Internal sources which include promotion and transfer. Promotion means shifting a one person to a higher post, and transfer means when we are transferring him from one unit to the others of same branch and same post. So these are the two sources which are internal. Another one is your external sources. That is external sources in which we can take from direct recruitment, casual callers, advertisements, employment exchange, placement agencies, consultants, campus recruitment. So these are the different sources through which we can get the employees. We can have some advertisements also through which can get the employees. Third one is your selection. So selection क्या होता है? It is the process of choosing the best candidate from the pool of applicant for the job. That means whosoever has applied for the job, through that only we have to select the right person. When we are seeing that how many applications are required or how many applications we have received, from that applications only we have to select the correct person. So there are some tests which has to be conducted for selection process. That is intelligence test, which include psychological test used to measure the level of intelligence. Then aptitude test, which measures of an individual potential for learning new skills, because that is most important. New technologies are coming in this condition, so they should learn whatever is taught to them. So for that we have to do the aptitude test. Then is the personality test, which gives the insight into a person's emotions, reaction, maturity and value system. Another is the trait test, which measures the skills of the person, whether they are perfect in that. Suppose someone has been appointed for typing, so we have to take the type test. Through that only we can see whether he can do the typing or not. Then the interest test, that is also very important, which help us to know the pattern of interest or involvement of a person, whether they are involving in that work or not, interested in doing that work or not. So that is also a very important test. So there are some process of selection. First of all, preliminary screening, that is the first step in which we see the applications to eliminate those applicants who do not fulfill the minimum requirement. That means whatever qualification has been asked in the forms for the job, if a person is not fulfilling that qualification, then we have to remove that application. Second one is your selection test, which helps in an objective of assessment of certain characteristics of individual and is free from personal bias. That means the test which we are conducting, that is the selection test. Then is the employment interview. Then we have to have a face-to-face interview through which we can know the persons more better. क्योंकि रिटन टेस्ट में हम उनको एक्चुअल में नहीं जान सकते, बिकॉज एवरीवन कैन गिव द रिटन टेस्ट, बट व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग देम फेस टू फेस, then only we can know about the person. Then we see the reference and background check. That is very important, because references can be given some known persons. Any known person can be given as a reference, and background check is also very important for the post. Then if a person is qualified or clears all these tests, then they have to go for the selection decision, in which it is made from the among candidate who passed the test and interview. That means they have passed both the things, interview also they have passed and written test also they have passed. Then we have a medical examination. Nowadays it is compulsory for every post that medical examination has to be done. This is seen because some disease may be there which can be communicable. So for that purpose we need the medical examination. Then we offer the job to that person. जब सब क्लियर हो जाता है, एवरी टेस्ट हैज़ बीन क्लियर, देन वी ऑफर हिम द जॉब इन विच द एप्लीकेंट हु हैव पास्ड ऑल द प्रीवियस टेस्ट. Then we give a contract of employment. That is the last process of selection. We give a contract in which all the detail will be mentioned. That means how much time they have to work, what work they have to do, how much salary they will be getting. Everything will be given in the contract. All the information will be provided in the contract. Then fourth, we have the placement and orientation. When everything is done, when the person is selected, then we place them on the post. That means we have to make them arranged on the seat which they have to be attending. So an orientation means to introduce to the older persons or to the older employees of the organization. Next one is your training and development. That is also very important in the organization. When we are having some new persons, so we have to provide them training. Training can be given in two ways, that is the on the job training and off the job training. Two ways we can give. On the job training means when they are working and learning, and off the job training means then when they are learning through a lecture or through a class in which no actual machines was there, only the demos are there. Through that only they are learning. So these are the two methods, and it is more beneficial for the organization also, because if a person is properly trained, he will be working much better. If he is not trained, then some accident can take place. Then promotion and career planning. This is the next step in the process of staffing. So that is also very important, because if we keep a person on the same position as he was joined the organization, so he will not be satisfied with his job. For that purpose, we need to have an option of promotions. Then only they will plan for their career, because if we are thinking that our career will be enhancing or increasing or will get more benefit in the future, then only a person will be satisfied with their work. Last one is your compensation. It refers to the pay or rewards given to the employees. That means whatever salary he is getting, whatever other benefits like provident funds he is getting, and other benefits also which is given by the company. So this all benefits are given to the employees. This is a process of staffing.